YouTube, what's going on? It's your man's Ooch. I am back at it with another video. I believe this is episode 11. It's really crazy because you're not even gonna believe what I'm about to tell you. Like, the last clip you saw was from 2 years ago, And there's two things I want to mention about that. Number one, I ain't gonna lie, I was lacking on the uploads, right? Like, why haven't I posted for 2 years? Especially with me ranting about keep pushing it. But at the same time, I really was locked in and just getting things done, just didn't pick up the camera. Yeah, things have happened and there are some updates in my life, but at the same day, we just been pushing it, right? So number one, that same mentor I mentioned before gave me a job to work for him. So I had the opportunity to actually work for my man's Dejan full time. I did lead generation, I did sales for his company, I worked remotely. Honestly, that position gave me so much experience and it really changed my perspective. It allowed me to be around people that I always would dream about being around. So that's number one. Number two, besides that, working for him has also opened doors for me to start an Amazon store. He implemented a new system for his students and I became one of the students, right, since I joined the previous program. So now I sell on Amazon. I'm an FBA and FBM seller. And just to show you that I'm not capping, let me just show you what our numbers are for this month. As you guys can see, for the past month, we did 17K in sales. And just to see us grow this far is definitely, life-changing, game-changing for us. Some people may say that this is, a small number. And I agree. There's levels to this, I'm around people doing 100, 200, 300K a month. But at the end of the day, you cannot compare your level 5 to somebody's level 250. And I got that from my boy Samuel Ono, was another e-com entrepreneur, shout out to him. But man, pushing 300 units, 17K in sales, profiting around 42%. After returns and fees, we're probably collecting 20%. I'll just have to look at my numbers. But hey, man, this is just me being transparent. Last month we did, let me see if you can see. Look at that. Last month we did 250 units and 15K. This month we did 17K, 346 units, and there's still like 5 days left. We're trying to hit like 25K this month. I told the boys that, if we can get to 25K, Mastro's on me. Right now, we're just preparing for the back-to-school season. That's very imperative for Q3. If you can capitalize on those moments, Christmas, Thanksgiving, spring season, back-to-school season, right? It's July right now in 2024, and we're trying to prepare for that right now. As you can see, let me show you real quick. I mean, look at all these units I'm about to prep right now, right? All these crayons for the kids and the Karens. They love their crayons. So all of these, they haven't been sold yet, but we've sold 500 units so far. So more to come, more to come. As I was praying to God, I always ask him to show me the answers and just to show me the right way, right? Help me get back on my path, right? Without even him talking to me, I just ask him, can you please just show me the right way? And every single time I say that, he shows me the way. And it's very, very, it's chilling. It's chilling. In a good way, though, because like I had to pick up the camera. And that's kind of what led me to start recording again, because I was talking to Nick like literally an hour ago. And then I realized like how much content I was putting out 2 years ago, but I stopped. Why did I stop? Yeah, I was lacking, but at the same time, I really was grinding. Like I was getting things done. Overall, my life has been good, man. Everything has been good. Despite the downfalls, overall it's been good. But why haven't you been recording it? Why haven't I been showing it to the people? Because I'm sure you guys want to see it. And then now I'm starting to pray again. I ask God, man, put me back on the right path and just show me what that right path looks like. I have a call with Nick and we're just talking about the content we used to put, the content that we used to produce for YouTube, for ourselves, for our growth. And I realized, why the hell did I stop? And then I'm like, you know what? I'm about to start killing it because business is good. We're doing insane numbers. We're spending X amount of money. We're making X amount of money. All that's missing is just the content. Like, why do we stop, bro? I'm going to the gym like 6 days a week. You know what I mean? Everything is good, man. I'm waking up early almost every single day. Why did I stop? And then just talking to God has led me back to the path where I was active with the content. So it's very, very chilling if you think about it. Sometimes just ask God to put you back on that path and you'll be surprised on the answers you'll find. It's very, very crazy, but it's true. But anyways, I just wanted to reflect on the amount of work I've been doing lately. I just want to thank God for what has been happening. I won't lie, I haven't been praying as I should be praying recently, but I just been thanking God lately. Like, I just thank God for the things I have, and I also pray to guide me for the things I want to get. I never pray to God about him changing my life. I always pray to just help me find the answers I'm looking for. So if you want to put yourself in that scenario, right, be in a position where you're finding answers and you're actively seeking to improve every single day, you know? Also, take time to pause and look at what you've done. Sometimes you may be like, okay, I don't think I've really improved that much, but if you really reflect on that year, you probably improved way more than you thought you did. So it might not be that much of a wasteful year that you may think it is. So sometimes take the time to reflect on what you've done and how you've grown. You know, to me, in the past 2 years, I'm not going to sit here and say that I thought it was a very stagnant 2 years, but I've definitely grown a lot, and I am not the same person I was 2 years ago. I'm a better person. Now, within this path, right, in the past 2 years, a lot has changed, and it definitely was a roller coaster. But now things is kind of slowly going up, and I'm very, very grateful for the downs and the ups. I'm grateful for the highs and the lows, right? So count your blessings. GBG, gotta be great, man. I gotta prep all these crayons, for back to school. So I'm gonna put the phone down. I mean, as of right now, all I did today was literally prep. It's a Friday. It's a summertime. I know a lot of people who are trying to live their lives, but I'm here locked and loaded, bro. I'm here trying to be great and scale up this Amazon store. So, sacrifice your days and make sure to turn those specific days where you want to party into working days, because in another 10 years, you're going to thank yourself later. But other than that, man, GBG, got to be great. I'm going to catch you guys in the next scene. Peace.